Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Glad to have you guys here for another pick a card reading. We are going back to the viewer requests. This one is coming from Athena the Shewolf, and it is Have I Met My Life Partner? So we are going to take a look into that and kind of get an idea of what they're like. I know I did a recent pick a card for that, but I feel like there was a lot of energies that were missing. So this one maybe will resonate for more people. I don't know, maybe you resonated with the other one and that's fine, that's great. So we'll see. If not, this will just be adding on to it and giving you a little bit more clues. So we have 4 piles for you to choose from, beginning on the left with Fluorite, 2 Lapis Lazuli, 3 Tiger's Eye, and 4 is Amethyst. So timestamps are below in the description box and in the comment section. I will meet you at your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Fluorite pile. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you have already been subscribed to my channel, thank you guys so much for your support. You guys know how grateful I am to you on each and every reading that you show up for and watch. Thank you guys so much. Glad to have all of you here though. So today's pick a card is a viewer requested from Athena the Shewolf, and it is Have I Met My Life Partner? So we are going to take a look into that, and then really I think the majority of the reading is what they're like. I know I did a recent one, but I think this one will add more to it, or if you didn't resonate with it, maybe this one will give you a little bit more clarity or give you a better idea of who this person is that is your life partner. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile 1, I'm going to move your Fluorite over there. Oracles are pretty much every other card here is all about what they're like. So we're going to take a look and see if have you met your life partner. So we have the 2 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. With the 2 of Wands energy here, I feel like a lot of you are waiting. I think you're waiting to meet this person, waiting for something to happen, something to materialize, manifestation, manifest your wish of your heart's desire for your King of Cups. So for you, pile 1, I think you guys are that you have not met this person. I don't believe you have. I feel like you're still... Okay, let me take a deep breath real quick. Because I keep getting... It's have you met them. It's not like have you met this person. I don't think you have. I'm going with that. That's really what my gut is telling me. What I'm feeling intuitively is that no, you're waiting for someone. You do want someone loving. You want this King of Cups energy, but that offer hasn't come in. Like you're just waiting, like where's my other person, where's this other person? Because what I'm getting over here, I'm looking at the globe that this person is holding in their hands in the 2 of Wands card, and then in the Page of Pentacles it's like, okay, where's the other part, the other one, so we can make one big cup, or whatever. So no, I don't believe you have just yet for many of you, pile 1. But let's take a look at the cards. This is a general reading, so that is something, maybe with the description it is somebody you know, but let's take a look. Like I said, with the tarot, I'm getting a no. So I am going to lay out your oracle cards. So we're going to take a look at what are they like, what is your life partner like, pile 1. We have the Frog, impulse, adaptivity, voice. We have Elephant, affectionate, intelligent, physical strength. Then over here we have, oh, Angel. So we'll take a look at that. That's beautiful. I haven't drawn it in one of my YouTube videos. We have the Dog. Oh, I like your person already, pile 1. And then I have additional tarot that we're going to do, and we'll see what comes out. So we have the 8 of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is a different deck. This is oysters, and this one's flamingos. But I'm going to read it, tell you what they are. So We have the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Empress. Okay, so I know that there's queen and king go by the energy. It's just the energy of the person. It is not to say it's a feminine or male, you know, it's just take the energy, the traits, the characteristics, that's what we're looking at. Okay, so it's not tied to a gender specific type role as I go through each one. But I'm getting your person right off the bat. If anything, pile one, your person is a very loving, charming individual, very caring, very loyal, is going to be there for you. I feel like this person is going to be, they're going to have like a little bit of two sides, because we do have two cards in reverse down here. Queen of Hats, they might be, at sometimes they might be a little bit more emotional. I feel like mostly they are in control, but there's going to be moments where there might be these little outbursts. You know, I know that's not something, yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Just a little outburst, so I think that's kind of common with anybody. Then we have sincerity here. So I get a really good vibe from your person. I really do with you guys. We do have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so this person might not be that great with their money. They may not be handling their money well. They might be going through some type of financial situation at the moment. But overall, as far as them as a person, what I'm getting with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, with actually the Queen of Cups in reverse, not too emotionally, they can be a little bit emotionally all over the place. Kind of like a teeter-totter, you know, like a seesaw, going up and down. Sometimes the person can be, do I want to, maybe a little bit hot and cold, kind of like that bipolar energy a little bit, not too much. Like I said, I feel like this person is going to be there for you. They're going to be loyal. This person, we have the Eight of Swords here. They are an overthinker. They think a lot. That's why with the King of Cups, I feel like that's why they're so in control of their emotions. And that's your Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that I'm getting with them. But it is where they kind of tend to overthink things. They tend to overanalyze. They think everything through before they act. They're not the type of person who's just gonna do something. It's kind of like a Knight of Pentacles energy as well here, because they kind of take their time doing it. It's not something that they rush in. They really think everything through. And then afterwards, it's like they're thinking about everything. Like, what could have I done differently? What could I've changed? Why didn't I do this? It's kind of like when you argue with someone or you're talking and you just end up forgetting about something. And then afterwards, you're like, oh, I should have said that, you know? So I get that. It's like the energy that I'm getting from them sometimes. So maybe they are a little bit forgetful. Since I am saying that, I feel like your person is very caring, very nurturing, very protective. They're very creative. Your person's also very attractive, is also the energy that I'm getting. You do have the Angel up here, helping those in need with no expectation or of return. So what I get with that is your person is, again, going back to the protective energy. They are going to give their time. I'm getting that they help with charities. They like spending time with people. I got an image of somebody in a hospital. So I don't know if they might be somebody who kind of volunteers. It could be in the medical field, or they could be like a volunteer firefighter, depending on where you live in the world and how that applies or not. But that's the image that I was just getting right now. I do feel like your person is close to their pet. They do have, a lot of you there are going to have a dog. Obviously, I feel like that's, like the clear, like, okay, yeah, it's obvious. But I do feel like they're a little bit closer to nature as well. They do like being outdoors. For some of them, I'm getting that they will like to live a little bit more of a healthy lifestyle. And they kind of like to indulge. They like to indulge. Some of you, I'm getting that they possibly do like to drink. They like spending money on people. They're gonna spend a lot of money on you. What I'm getting is they're gonna want to impress you. They want to show you a good time. They want to show you, you know, what they have to offer you. And what I'm hearing is that I can offer you everything. So this person might come off like a little bit of a showman, like charismatic, very outgoing, very witty, very funny. I feel like this is your, like, that someone that so many people adore, people get along with. I hope I'm not describing you guys. I know in the last one everyone's like, oh, that's me, that you're describing me. So I hope this isn't you. If this sounds like you, maybe this is a twin flame. You guys might be alike more than you know. So but anyways, let's get over here to the frog impulse adaptivity voice. Yeah, I feel like this person is I'm getting like the impulse buyer, and that's kind of why they're like dealing with money. Like they just like spending it like as quickly as they get the money. That's as quick as it goes. So it's just, I mean, they're giving and receiving, so it's like a constant flow. It's, you know, coming and going, coming and going. But yeah, they might be a little bit upside down when it comes to their finances. I do get that they might drive a nicer type of car. That's something that was kind of important to them. For some reason, I'm getting like maybe their parents didn't really drive a nice car, so it was something like they wanted to do. Like they wanted a nicer car because they didn't want to go through the same thing. I don't know who that's for, but that's what I'm getting right now for you guys. And then we have elephant, affectionate, intelligent, physical strength. Yeah, so that very much tying into what I've been saying. Very loving. I'm getting very sexual as well, so that's not going to be disappointing for you. I feel like they are going to satisfy your needs, and I feel like it's going to be a mutual thing. You know, you're satisfying them, they're satisfying you. So I'm getting a very passionate type of energy as well right now. So that's also something. But I feel like this person is kind of like grabs your hand and kind of like rub it. That's what I was getting right now. And just kind of like come from behind and hug you. So, but very light-hearted, fun, sweet type of energy. They're just gonna adore you and think so highly of you. Is there anything else that I have for you guys? This is someone that a lot of people can depend on. I think like this person is just almost like a humanitarian type vibe is what I'm getting with this one. Very knowledgeable, very smart, very intelligent. I heard street smart, so they're more street smart than book smart, but I feel like they're very accomplished in whatever type of career, job that they have. Okay, anything else? Let me take a look at that one. Yeah, I'm getting like when this person is mad, you need to leave them alone. You need to give them their space. They are very loving, caring and stuff, but I feel like almost sensitive. They're sensitive, so it's like when you hurt them, it's gonna really, really hurt them. And because it's coming from you and because they love and adore you, you're, you know, something just to keep in mind. This person is a planner. Like I said, they don't rush into things. They're very methodical is the word that's coming to me. So they kind of think things through. They have their lists, like they know what they're trying to accomplish. They know how they're going to go about it. They plan everything. This person might have a planner is what I'm getting, or like on their cell phone they might have an app and they kind of keep track of things is what I'm getting. They keep track of what they're trying to do, what they're accomplishing. And this person, I feel like they're busy with their career or they're busy with school, and that's why I don't feel like love is really on their radar. But if for some of you, if this is where you have met this person, because the other energy that I kind of was getting for some is that you know who this King of Cups is, but nothing has really happened between the two of you, and you're kind of waiting for this offer to come. So, you know, take that how it resonates. But I feel like for a majority of this pile, it's like you have not met your person. Not yet. But very sweet energy, very loving, caring energy. I feel like you guys are going to have fun. They are affectionate and playful. They can be a little bit sexual with their playfulness. So like when you guys are away, yeah, it's still going to be loving and fun. Let me take a look at the frog card real quick. Oh, with voice. So they might, okay, for some reason I'm getting that they might have really a beautiful singing voice that when you hear it, it's just gonna make your heart melt. For some of you, this person is probably gonna serenade you and just kind of sweep you off your feet just by singing, and it's gonna blow your mind is what I'm hearing. And this person adapts very well, so they kind of deal with change pretty good, better than a lot of people. I'm getting chameleon. I'm hearing chameleon. So this person kind of adapts, changes color to their surroundings. That's why so many people like them, because they are a people person. They are very outgoing. They are very charming. They know what to say. They know how to say it. They know how to get their point across, but not in a cruel way, not in an overpowering in a way. I can't think of the right word, but it's not like where it turns you off, you know. It's like they know how to sway people. They know how to win people over. Almost like politician type vibes is what I'm getting for you guys. So I don't know, maybe for some of you, your person is going to be a politician, I don't know, or into politics, or just into like public speaking, winning people over. This person really does have a gift for that, and it might, I'm hearing like that might be their life purpose as well, is really to motivate the masses, which is really cool to see. So on impulse, yeah, I feel like sometimes though they can be a little bit spontaneous. Sometimes they get a little fed up with life is what I'm getting, and they're just like, I need to go. So like at the last minute they could be so worn out from work, and on the weekends are like, I need to get out of here, let's go on this trip, you know, let's go on a road trip. And so you guys go on a road trip, and that's what your life partner is going to be like. So it's not going to get boring, I don't feel. I feel like you guys are going to really have a really loving, stable type of relationship. You might want to take a look at those finances, so you might want to be in charge of that for them. But I feel like everything's cool with this person. I do like this energy that I got for you, Pile 1. So I hope this resonates. If you have met your person, let me know. But if you haven't, like I said, I'm getting no. I'm getting that you guys haven't, but maybe there is somebody that fits this description, but nothing has happened. No progress has been made. Those are the two things I'm really getting with your guys's. So that is what I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this one provided a little bit more insight into your person, your life partner. Hopefully, let me know. And like, share, subscribe if you're not already. And if you do subscribe, remember to click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. But thank you guys so much for your time. Thank you for letting me read your cards and your person's energy. Hopefully they don't mind, but that's all I have for you. So thank you, Pile 1, and I hope to see you on the next pick a card. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading. You guys are the Lapis Lazuli pile. For some reason, I don't know why, it seems like every time I select Lapis Lazuli as one of the stones, for some reason it just likes to be on pile 2. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. So, if you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you have already been subscribed to my channel, welcome back, and thank you guys for all your support. You guys know how grateful I am to you guys, and for all the positivity, and just, it means the world to me. It really does. So today's pick a card reading is a viewer requested, and it comes from Athena the Shewolf, and it is Have I Met My Life Partner? So we're going to take a look at that, and then we're going to take a look at what are they like. So I realize, and I know that I did a recent one, but I think this one will add a little bit more detail, probably more information, and I feel like hopefully more of you will be able to get info out of this one than the other one. That's the goal anyways. So let's go ahead and get started. Pile 2, Lapis Lazuli. We're going to put your stone over here next to the Amethyst, and let's see what we can find out. So have you met your life partner? We're going to do tarot just for that, and then as far as what they're like is what the rest of your cards are for. Let's see. So we have the moon to start out with. The 10 of Swords, the Tower. I am getting with, you have 2 major arcanas. I'm getting a yes. I am getting a yes. I feel like this person unexpectedly came into your life. There's some fears, some doubts surrounding, is this my person or not? And there's a lot of overthinking coming from you of whether or not your person is your life partner, or, you know, your person. You know, whatever you want, whatever label works for you. Life partner seems to work pretty good here. But yeah, you have 2 major arcanas, and that's that big changes. So I feel like yes. And I feel like it's shook up both of your worlds, because I kind of feel like it's almost the same energy that they are in too. Let me know, pile 2. I don't think you have, though. I mean, I think you have, but there's a lot of just a lot of doubts, a lot of thoughts, kind of just, you don't know what to make out of it, kind of confused. Is this really my person? So yeah, pile 1 was a no, like 80% no. I'm getting it yes for you guys, so. And it's funny because these are not, I mean, the Tower to me is a blessing in disguise, really, because it moves you along in the right direction, because we're human and we don't always do what we're supposed to. We have free will, and sometimes our free will doesn't guide us where we're supposed to be in our path. And so for me, Tower is a positive card, but with the moon, that is about secrets and fears and doubts, illusions, just uncertainty. But I'm looking at the, was it coyotes? It looks like coyotes, but it's probably wolves, you know. I mean, it's wolves, but I'm just seeing how it's kind of like your energy. Like, you're looking at the person like, are you my person? Are you really my person? So that's kind of what I'm getting. So yes, pile 2, you have met your life partner. Let's find out what they're like, huh? So, we have the cougar and the whale to start off. So I'm going to put these ones over here. Then we have the fool. Interesting. Interesting. The dragon. That one seems to come out a lot in my readings. For some reason, the dragon likes to show up quite a bit. There's a lot of dragon energy with you guys. So, tarot cards. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. This is the Page of Peppermills. This is another deck. It's the Page of Wands. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Page of Swords. Where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? Let me take a look real quick at these numbers. Okay, so let's start with your tarot cards, because you do have 2 pages right here. So this person can be probably going to be, I don't like to say younger or older, because there's always an age difference regardless of who's older or younger. I feel like this person might be a little bit immature at times, or they just have a really playful, young attitude towards life, a little bit more on the fun side, a little bit more laid back, not taking things too seriously, a little bit more relaxed, like chill. I'm getting like, you know, if you're like upset, they're just gonna like, they might piss you off because they'll be like, calm down. You know, I'm getting like just mellow, fun, for some reason, surfer. I don't know for some of you if your person's into surfing, because I'm just getting that mentality, or if they're just from California or Hawaii. That's energy I'm also getting. Well, let's go through your tarot cards. So let's start over here. So we have the Seven of Cups. That's the Seven of Cups. It's the Seven of Hats in this deck, but it's the Seven of Cups, reverse. So I feel like this person kind of has goals in mind. They know what they want. They know what they're doing. They know how to go after it. They know how to make their dreams a reality. They might be really great, amazing manifestors. Like they get shit done. They know how to do things. But they're very open to experiences. They're very open to life. They're not just about one thing, like, hey, I'll try it once kind of attitude. They're not like, no. They're not closed-minded. This person is very open-minded, willing to try different things. And when they're with you, I feel like you guys are just going to go have a lot of different experiences, a lot of different places you're going to be traveling to. They're going to show you things you've never done, and you're going to show them things they've never done, is what I'm getting. So I know it's not about what your relationship is going to be like, but you know, it's just about what they're like and what it's going to be like. So we do have the Page of Peppermills, which is a Page of Wands. I was thinking, because this is actually the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck, for those who are wondering, and I believe that's the lizard with the ladder guy. That's what it looks like. Anyways, I feel like this person is very creative, very outgoing. They are just very positive, charismatic. They just have this spark and this desire to experience life for all it is. And that's why they're kind of just like whatever. So kind of maybe old soul in a sense, because they're like, I've done this before and I'm going to enjoy it the most that I can kind of attitude. Approach to life where it's just not too serious is what I'm getting. I feel like this person likes taking on different projects. They do not get bored. They are good on, what I'm getting is they're good on their own, but they're also good in a group of people. They get along with people very easily because of that charismatic quality to them, is what I have with that. And then let's take a look here. This is going to time out 1 second. Okay. So with, what was I? Oh yeah, the Eight of Cups for first. So maybe this is like one of their, not one of their most positive qualities. I feel like this person kind of sometimes tends to get stuck in situations that they should get away from. They have a, it's funny because it is under the Ten of Swords, so it's like when something bad happens, it takes them a while to let go. It takes them a while to let go of the situation. This person possibly might hold grudges. They possibly are also afraid of moving on or letting go. This person might have problems with letting go. Or like if you, like, you might not like this, but like if you guys argue, it might take them a little bit for them to come around and calm down. So that's something that I'm also getting with that energy. It's kind of like they just don't want to go no matter what. Like I feel like this person, to make that into a good quality, I feel like this person isn't gonna give up on you. This is someone who will talk it out with you at the same time because of that. They may not talk to you right away though, but afterwards, after they've calmed down, had a time to really think things through. Sorry, getting cards from the last pile over here. Once they've had time to think things through, like they'll come out and talk to you and figure things out. This person isn't the type of person to just run away from the problems at the same time. So it is kind of both a positive and negative with that. And then you have the Page of Flamingos. This person is always learning new things. This person, the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords, sorry. It's just like they're, like I was saying, their experiences, their knowledge about different things doesn't stop. Their curiosity is never satisfied. possibly cat people, the kind of energy, like their spirit animal might be a cat. Maybe they're born, there's the year of the cat, so maybe some of them are born in the year of the cat. They just have those qualities to them. Maybe one of their spirit animals, is, I'm just getting the cat with that, but the Page of Flamingos, this person is going to be very protective. They are going to defend you. They are going to stand up for you no matter what. This person is like the ride or die type of individual. They're going to be there for you no matter what. This is someone who is long term, is what I'm hearing. This isn't somebody who is just, I mean, this is your life partner, so this is obviously, that makes sense. Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit, because I know I got a lot of energy going and I get all these thoughts all at once, and I don't mean to throw everything at you guys, but I get all these different details coming at me, and so I kind of want to tap into everything. So let me go back real quick. For some of you, this person might be a teacher. I'm getting art teacher for some reason. I heard art teacher, so they might be into that. Or like drama teacher as well. Those are different careers that I'm getting. Just trying to see if I can channel anything. Sorry, guys. This person will always keep you on your toes, because you'll think you have them figured out, and then it's just like they switch it up on you. Like you have no idea. It's just switching, and it's kind of funny because as I was saying that, I end up looking at the Fool, and it's like they have different masks. And so at times, I'm not going to get to that card just yet, but I feel like they have so many different personality traits. It's hard to keep up with them at times. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the wording I want to say. You just never know what mood they're going to be in and what they're trying to do. It's like, okay, are they focused and determined and just like tunnel vision? Like they don't see anything else. They are just driven. They're focused on one goal. Like, I need to accomplish this. This is what I'm doing. That's it. Is it where they're going to be like really outgoing and friendly and, just saying everything that makes you laugh? Like, I get this person is very, very funny. You guys are going to share a lot of laughs. Like I was saying before, that young at heart type of energy. Is it going to be where they're in their kind of maybe a little bit down on themselves? Is it where they're just not really going to feel 100% and kind of doubtful? Or is it where they're kind of like learning? And I'm getting like a storyteller too for some reason. So for some of you, this person is a really good storyteller, or they just captivate people with their personality, their aura. Very intelligent people. For some of you, I'm getting like a journalist, bloggers. And some of you, this person travels quite a bit. Anything else? I'm going to leave it there. Let's move on to the dragon. And so we have power and strength. So yeah, this person is, for some of you, this might be a personality A type, but I feel like this person emotionally, though, does have this inner strength and power that they always seem to bounce back from everything that they go through. It's like they're soaring to new heights constantly. It's just, it doesn't stop with them. Like, it's one mountain. Okay, I made it to this mountain. I'm gonna go for that mountain. Wait, no, that mountain isn't high enough. Let me go to this mountain. So this person's just always progressing, always moving up. Possibly a lot of faith with this person as well. Kind of that mystical person. Maybe someone who's very much into sci-fi, very much into shows or movies with dragons. You know, was it Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, that might be something for some of you that your person plays, or they just might have this fascination with dragons, or even getting, you know, the castles, the medieval times type of energy as well. For some of you, I don't know, getting some of them might actually work like the Renaissance type fairs or at an actual medieval times. Those in the States. I don't know if they're overseas. And then we have, let's go to the full light attributes: fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. And then the shadow attributes: using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. This person possibly does hide their emotions quite a bit, especially with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like they kind of have a hard time revealing how they're truly feeling. And they might have issues with vulnerability. They might be scared of actually revealing it for fear of looking like a fool. This person doesn't like to look stupid. They are very self-aware. They just are in fear of what people think of them as well, is what I'm getting. And that is possibly why the Eight of Cups in reverse is here, because that can be, I believe, about like possibly low self-esteem. So that's another tie-in, another factor. But once they get to know you, this person is going to get rid of all these masks. So there might be times though where it's going to take them a little bit to open up to you and really express how they're feeling. But for the most part, it's kind of like, I think it was like pile 1 too, where it was just like when they get mad, you just kind of let it back off a little bit. Because you don't want to add fuel to the fire for this person. You don't want to add fuel to the fire. So let's go over here. We have Cougar: assertive, wise, decisive. Yeah, and that's with the Seven of Cups, Seven of Hats in reverse. So I was saying, like, they know what they want out of life. They know what they want to do. So your person just knows. I don't feel like this person is going to be indecisive a lot. They'll take your opinions, your thoughts, you know, what you want to do into consideration too, but they kind of already know what they want to do. So yeah, so if you never know, they're gonna know. And then assertive, that's what I'm getting with the Page of Flamingos. Okay, so they can be very direct. They can tell you how it is. With the Cougar energy, I'm just getting fearless, going after whatever, not being intimidated by anyone or anything. Like, this is how it is. And very I was getting dimensional. I don't know why multi-dimensional, but just so many different layers to this person. Very many layers to this person. The Whale, agility, imagination, intuition. And that's where that wise, the old soul came in. We had the wise with the Cougar and then the intuition with the Whale. So someone, okay, sorry, let me clear my thoughts real quick because I got so many going on right now. Because this isn't the first time that they've gone through all this, they are very wise. They have this intuition guiding them, showing them the way. They look up to spirit. Like, some people, you know, don't believe in dragons, and I feel like this person believes in stuff because they've possibly lived during times where maybe there were things that we don't know about right now, or we don't believe in. I don't know, I think I'm kind of open to that. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of feel like all these different things, legends, I guess you can say, they had to come from somewhere, not just, you know, something. I don't know. Just personal opinion anyways. So this person likes feeling free. This person feels okay being alone. They do not mind it whatsoever. They enjoy that time alone. They enjoy the time to recharge. Sometimes they really do. They find themselves in situations, is what I'm hearing, that they don't want to, that they don't desire, and they kind of tend to get stuck. And I feel like that's what the Tower card is here for too. Kind of going back to what I was saying in the very beginning, how sometimes, yeah, we have free will, and sometimes we just kind of stay stagnant on our own, you know. And so I feel like this person sometimes needs that push in the right direction, but they're guided, they are protected. I feel like the wings of the dragon, you know, they're like spirit watching over them and helping them and giving them that power and showing them the way. Even up here with the moon, it's like the coyote's looking up to the moon. So very spiritual type of energy is what I'm getting. So possibly might be into they might also look into tarot as well as you, or astrology, all that other stuff. We're really big into yoga. What else can I get for your person? I'm hearing deep childhood wounds. Deep. Yeah, this person's just a lot of layers. It's just like you figure one piece out and then you figure out there's like 100 more. It's so crazy with this person. Anything else? I don't feel like your person reveals too much. I don't get that they reveal too much. I feel like their personality is what's taking over. With the other reading, I think I had a little bit more idea of what they were really into, what they were like. And this one is kind of, I'm getting the whole spiritual aspect of it. I feel like they are very into life, very into living, having a good time, not really. I feel like even though your person is so, there's so many details that make up your person, they're very simple in what they want out of life. It's almost contradicting, I guess, too, because I feel because their personality is so much that they want that peace of calmness in their life. And they're just kind of looking for that sanctuary. They're just, like I said, it's like that whale. Like, I just keep getting drawn back to that energy of just like feeling free to be who they are, wanting to be who they are. I feel like sometimes they feel like they have to adapt to what society wants them to be, and you know, it's like they're hiding this dragon within because society doesn't believe in dragons, you know. It's kind of like that. Like it's where they're very, very aware of everything around them. And so they have to, I feel like they kind of limit themselves. I feel like it's a little much at the same time. Very deep. Very deep. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna leave that there, you guys. That's quite a bit of information. I do feel like this person is gonna be someone, like I said, they're going to keep you on your toes. You're not going to get bored whatsoever because it's like this mystery. They're like the moon. They're this mystery that you just can't figure out. You think you have your finger on it, and then they just wipe it all clear, and then you're just starting all over again. Like, you just can't figure them all out completely. So it's this never-ending type of mystery with them. But I do feel like once you are with them, they're going to be yours. They're yours. They're not going to be looking, they're loyal. They're going to be very loyal to you. They're not looking for trouble. They're not looking for drama. They just want to enjoy life peacefully. I feel, like I said, I do get that this is not the first time that they've been here. So this time it's kind of like just doing what they came to do and enjoying life, really experiencing all the stuff that is out there, and just keep learning and adapting and growing. And I feel like they're a good individual. I don't have any negative things to say. You know, everyone has good and bad. But overall, I do get good energy from this person pile too. So I hope that resonates. Like I said, I do feel like you guys have met this person and both of your worlds have been shaken up, and you know, there's that. Are they not your life partner? So if you had been wondering, I do believe that this is your yes, as long as all the rest of the details match up. So that is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Let me know if that resonated for you. And like, share, subscribe if you're not already. And just remember to click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card reading. I do have an announcement that I am making in a couple days, I believe. I'm trying to figure out what day I want to do it. But something, just keep an eye out for that. I'll probably do another pick a card reading anyways. So that is all I have for you, pile 2. Thank you guys for your time, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye. Hi pile 3, welcome to your pick a card reading. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you are already subscribed, thank you for returning. So grateful for all your support. Really appreciate it, you guys. Today's pick a card reading is a viewer requested from Athena the Shewolf, and it is Have I Met My Life Partner? So we are going to take a look at whether or not you have, and then we're going to get some more details as to who they are. And I figured if you haven't, then I know I did a reading not too long ago, like probably this past month, but I feel like this one will add on to it or give you a better idea of who your person really is. It'll just give you more hints, if anything. So I have all the cards sorted out. Let's go ahead and get started. You guys are the Tiger's Eye pile. I'm going to put your stone over here and let's find out. So we're going to do tarot to find out whether or not you have met this person, your life partner, and then we'll take a look at what are they like. So we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. Oh, and then we have the Seven of Swords. Hold on, you guys. What I'm getting is that you might be mistaking someone as your life partner who really isn't your life partner. So I feel like there might be someone near you, around you, you might be interested in, because we do have the Deceit card here. So I feel like this is someone you don't want to let go of, that you're kind of holding on to. You feel this passion, desire. There is a attraction here, but I feel like there's a deceiving energy that it's not. I don't believe it is. I feel like there might be somebody, but it's not your life partner. So I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, you guys. Or if you needed confirmation, then I guess that's your confirmation. But yeah, I'm with the Seven of Swords here. I'm getting this is a no. I'm getting there's someone in the picture that you think might be, but it's not. I feel like you're deceiving yourself here. So let's take a look at what your life partner is like. So I mean, it is possible for some of you that you, I don't know. I'm sticking with that, you guys. That's what I'm getting. The energy I'm picking up on is telling me that. So I'm not going to change that. We have the Zebra. You guys got 2 of these. You were only supposed to get, no, you got 2. That's right. Is that in the frame? No. We have a sheep. Let's see if I can move that up a little bit. There. Then we have a networker. Ooh. We have the King. Then we have the Five of well, it's the Five of Hats, but it's the Five of Cups. The Three of Swords in reverse. The Two of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands in reverse. It says Peppermills. It's a different deck. And then we have the Eight of Oysters, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I feel like your person is kind of back and forth with life. They lack stability. They're just kind of just bored and frustrated. I feel like their life really isn't going in any specific direction. They're just kind of in a slump right now is the energy that I'm getting. But let's take a look at the Five of Cups. So this person kind of tends to be a little bit more on the pessimistic side. They don't see the cup half full. I feel like when they lose something or when things don't go their way, it hits them very hard. They try to hide it. You do have the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Swords. I'm sorry, you guys. Three of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like maybe this person is coming out of a separation, out of a recent breakup, and that's possibly why they're kind of in this frustrated slump, bored, just not really wanting to do anything, possibly a little bit depressed energy. I feel like they're trying to get out of this energy of just being sad. They're trying not to be. It's like they really struggle with it. I feel like they struggle with their emotions, and because you do have two cards right next to each other that are about loss and sadness. This person might have recently lost someone who was very near and dear to them, and that's part of why they are in that energy. And then the Two of Pentacles. So just, I feel like they go where they're told to go, almost, in a way. Like they just kind of go with the flow, and wherever I go, that's where I go, or that's where I was meant to be, or just no game plan. They just kind of go where the wind carries them, you know, is that kind of energy. I'm getting a person who plays guitar for some reason. So your person might be very musical. It's just something that came to my mind right now, is what I was seeing with the Two of Pentacles. And for some of you, this will be a twin flame or a soulmate, which is great. So that does mean you'll end up with your soulmate, if that's something you were wondering about. Then we have the Ace of Peppermills. So it's, I feel like that creative spark is lacking a little bit. Like they need that drive, that desire. It's just not completely there as much. And with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you know, I can talk about somebody not wanting to put in effort. So sometimes this person might be a little bit selfish. I'm getting kind of like an upset child kind of energy. Like if they tell you no, it's no. And no matter what you try to tell them, what you try to say, no matter how many times you try to convince them, try to bribe them even, like once they make up their mind, like that's it. Like it's done. It's don't even try. It's their way, and that's it kind of energy. And so sometimes this person might be take a little bit of effort to get them to cooperate and get them to do what you want at times. So it's just, they just need to get rid of this energy. Once they get that Ace of Wands, it's like they have that creative spark and that desire and wanting to start kind of fresh and start over, a new beginning. But this person is very set in their ways, is what I'm getting. They're very much set in their ways and the way that they do things. Not really gonna be changing too much. We have the Sheep, compassionate, gentle, youthful. So a little bit different energy. So much more positive. I prefer that. Compassionate, gentle, youthful. For some of you, a person might be a photographer. I feel like this person really enjoys camping. They might have multiple pets, not just one. I'm getting multiple pets. And so for some of you, they do live near like a water, possibly the ocean, a beach. And a lot of their time is actually spent out there. So if they have pets, they might like take them with them to get out. Well, when they can, you know, because I know what's going on. So. And then we have zebra up here, balance, individuality, beauty. So I do get like I get this person is trying. Like they want to, because you know they're fighting to get out of this. I feel like this heartbreak and this sadness and loss is kind of tainting, messing up the rest of the energy because it's coming in so strong. But I do feel like they just want balance. They just kind of go back and forth with things. They might have, like, they might start a project and then they start a new one and they end up forgetting about the other one, and it's like going back and forth, trying to it kind of going to this, the Ace of Wands in reverse. Like they get the passion, but it just goes out. Like that creativity, like as soon as it lights up, it's gone again. And so it's just like, it's kind of frustrating in a way. Individuality. This person is all about being themselves. They are kind of like, this is me, take it or leave it. I really don't care. They are not concerned what people have to say. They don't, you know, they go where they want to go. They do what they want to do. They are, like I said, set in their ways. Like, this is how I am. This is how I do things. This is what I do. But I feel like with your life partner, you guys are going to find a way to compromise, to find a way to combine your two styles, and it's gonna be where you're gonna be that person to give them the balance, is what I'm getting, because they kind of lack it. I feel like they never really taught how to, and I'm getting really strong masculine energy for this pile. To be honest with you guys, I'm getting very strong masculine energy. So I don't feel like maybe their mother wasn't really in the picture, or it was just where their father was very overpowering, very overbearing, so that strength and that power is kind of what they were exposed to. So what I'm getting is that when you come into the picture, you are going to even them out. So even though it seems like, oh my gosh, they're this and that, and I know that I'm not saying like a million wonderful things probably that you want to hear, I do feel like with you, they are going to find that safe space. It's kind of like you're their shield with the tree, like you're that place that they can go to for protection. And then beauty, this person is going to be very attractive. I do get that this person has been wanted by many. But this isn't, I'm not getting a player energy. I'm really not. I feel like this person is a little bit more focused on themselves, and I feel like they're not too much of a party type of individual. They do like to have a good time and stuff, but they're not all about that life. I'm hearing this person might have like a garden near them, or they might grow like vegetables, or they might have grown up in the country. And just, I'm getting the image of like a farm and the horses running free. This person might have really enjoyed horseback riding, is what I'm getting. Like that was their way to escape. Like when things were not good at home, that was their way to get away and escape what was happening. So they kind of had an intense upbringing, is what I'm getting. We have a networker over here. Enhances unity through the sharing of information. Is it engenders social awareness and empathy? Shadow attributes conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. This person likes messing around with people, is what I'm getting. They like teasing people, they like messing with people, but I don't feel like it's to be an ass. You know, I don't get that. It's their way of being playful. It's their way of messing around. This person probably posts a lot of memes. They find humor in the stupidest of things. You know, I get the impression that this person doesn't really show who they are at first. They keep this really outgoing side kind of private. This is a little bit more of a private individual is what I'm getting. So kind of a little bit more reserved, but once you're, you know, you talk with them, they just are going to make you guys laugh so much. They are funny in the stupidest of ways, and you know, it's a good thing as long as you see that side and stuff. So I get this person might be quite different from what you're used to, but it's going to be where your personalities are just going to yin and yang, you know, is what it's going to be. Then we have the king, man, authority, male, sexual energy, things pertaining to the law, justice. Okay, so I was getting like police officer for some of you. I was getting that some of them might be into law and legal, so they might be, that's possibly what that whole attitude is like. They have a little bit different attitude. How do I say it? Just the way that they come across and the way that they speak, their sense of humor might be a little bit different, but this person is very attractive. They do have a lot of sexual energy, so it's not like you guys are going to be struggling in the bedroom or wherever you guys end up in. You know, it's going to be fine. It's going to be good. You guys are going to be fine. So there, like I was saying, there is a lot of masculine energy, and so with the king here, to me in that deck, the king is kind of like the emperor. So there is a lot of that masculine energy, that power, presence. This person walks into the room. I get this person might be very tall. Like at least 6 feet tall. So at least for most of you is what I'm getting. This person is going to be very tall. So it's kind of hard to miss them. You just see them. It's not going to be where I get that, you know, if you guys go somewhere like to the market or whatever, you're going to find them easily because you just kind of look up and like, oh, there you are, kind of thing. And that's what I was getting. I was getting an auto mechanic for some of you, or like a car salesman, as far as what they do as a career as well. So they know when to turn on the charm, and I think that's what the networker is like. They know when to be in that energy of being very playful and outgoing, and like I feel like this is a guy's guy, someone like they go out to the bar and drink with their friends, they go out and play pool, shoot darts, or shoot pool, throw darts, and go to the bar, watch sports, very into sports as well. What else can I get? This person is going to be very gentle with you. They're going to be very loving and caring. They're going to show you their softer side. Not a lot of people see that. They have been hurt. They are trying to get out of that energy right now. So that's possibly why you haven't met them, because they're just getting out of this relationship. And so when the time is right, when things are meant to be between the two of you, then that's when you guys will meet. Just a little extra that I threw in. I didn't throw in like any time frame or anything for anybody else. Given, I know it's not months, but it kind of gives you an idea where they're at as well. This is a cat person. And they're a cat person because cats are more independent than dogs. For some of them. For some of them, I really like their cat. I don't know. Like it might be a black and white cat. Or a black cat. What else? What I was getting? So yeah, very, very masculine type energy. And if you're asking about a female, then she just really has this strong persona. She comes across as very tough. It's that tough exterior, but just, you know, all soft and tender on the inside kind of thing. And that is what I'm getting for you guys. I don't think there's anything else. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there, you guys. You know, I'll keep doing more of these. Kind of, you know, you guys can kind of piece together the pieces and figure out maybe more and understand your person more. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Like, share, subscribe. And if you do subscribe, just remember to click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. But that is what I have for you. Thank you guys for your time, and I hope to see you on the next pick a card. Bye, pile 3. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your pick a card reading. If you are new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you are already subscribed, thank you for your support. You guys know how much it means to me, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Today's pick a card reading is a viewer requested from Athena the Shewolf, and it is, have I met my life partner? So I know I did a recent one about what your life partner is like, but I feel like this one is going to add on, because what I am going to be doing is we're going to take a look at whether or not you've met them. And then we're going to try to get some more details about them. So if you already seen the last pick a card, this one should just add to what you already know about your person. So maybe it'll help pinpoint it a little bit more, or just give you a better idea of what they are like. So let's go ahead and get started and find out whether or not you have, and then what this person is like. And you guys are the Amethyst pile. And these petals. Okay. So we're going to take a look at, have you met them first? I'm just doing tarot, traditional tarot, Rider-Waite, and then we'll jump into the rest of your cards to find out what they are like. All right, pile 4. So we have the Emperor to begin. We have the King of Wands. And we have the Hermit. I feel like this is a yes. And this is a spirit. This, for a lot of you, is going to be a twin flame. This is a twin flame pile. You have the Emperor, and then you have Hermit, and I'm more seeing it as the spiritual side of it. And twin flames, or if you don't identify with twin flames, then it is a higher level soulmate, someone that you have a really deep connection with, regardless of what label you want to give it. And I do feel like there is a lot of passion and desire, and there's just this really deep connection between the two of you. So yes, pile 4, you guys are a yes. I think I had 2 yeses, and I think I had 2 no's. So it's been split. It's split. So you guys are a twin flame pile. I think one of the other ones was actually like a soulmate pile too. But let's find out about your person, Amethyst pile. Wow. I don't know why the dragon always coming out in my readings. You guys are dragons. Your person's a dragon. All right. The second card, Ladybug. Is that in the frame? Let's move that over. We have a Child, Divine, and Divine. Come on. How much more clear can it be, right? We have Letting Go. And this is about your person, so it's not about like they're letting you go, so don't think that. For the tarot, we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. We have the Chariot. We have the Emperor. How funny is that? We have the Emperor twice in reverse, though. And the 4 of Cups. It's the 4 of Hats in that deck, but it's the 4 of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to start with the dragon, wisdom, spirituality, abundance. This person, I'm getting, just has so much energy. They do a lot of things. I'm just getting, and trying to pick up on the energy, you guys. I'm sorry. When I go quiet, it's really that I'm trying to channel the information to get those details that I like getting for you. Okay, so very abundant, very successful. They are, I believe, with the spirituality, they're more of awakening, and they are on their spiritual path right now. But what I was getting, like, I know I'm over here, but because I'm looking, for me, the cards always tie into each other. And I feel like that's what kind of, people are like, oh, you're kind of scattered. Well, it's because I see that card connects to this card and this card connects to that card. So I'm trying to lace it all together for you guys and wrap it up in a nice pretty bow. So that's all it is. So if you feel like my energy is too scattered, then I really don't know what to tell you. This is how I read the cards. This is how it comes through to me and how spirit communicates with me so that I can communicate what I get to you. So I'm not a traditional reader, I guess. I don't know. I really don't care, to be honest. I just read what I read, and this is, I do it to help you guys. Bottom line, that's all it is. So regardless of how I do it, I don't go by the book. But so I was trying to say, the dragon, to me, the spirituality aspect of the Emperor, when I saw the Emperor, I didn't see it, because when I see the Emperor in reverse, I think of somebody who's really stuck in their ego, kind of very controlling, maybe a little bit more demanding, wanting things their way, can kind of come off as a narcissist. I'm not getting that. I do feel like your person might have quite a bit of an ego. I'm not getting the narcissist energy, but what I am getting is that they are not in their Emperor energy yet, just yet. So, and that's possibly why, because you guys have met this, you know who your life partner is, but they're not in alignment with you. You guys are not in alignment, so that's why that union is not coming. And it's on both sides, you guys. So I know it's painful, I know how frustrating it is, but once you get to it, it's gonna be worth it in the end. It's just all the stuff that we have to go through, all the stuff we have to purge, everything we have to let go of. That's really what it comes down to. So I just feel like what I'm getting is they are not in that. They're not fully in the spiritual, like it's kind of like they're on their way, they're flying in that direction, they're going on the right path right now, but they're just not there yet. So that's why your union hasn't happened. It might be a little bit more newer in the journey, or it can be where you guys are close. It's just where there's that last bit of changing and purging. And the thing is, you have to be realistic, because nobody changes overnight, you know. It's how it is. So and then wisdom, I think, you know, obviously for me, twin flames are souls, are old souls. They've been here before, they've done this, and she knows a lot. They're very, I'm getting intuitive as well, so they do have their own spiritual gifts, just like you. For some of you, I feel like you probably do communicate with this person telepathically, or you guys are dreaming about each other quite a bit. So it is where I feel like at this point, this is for the twin flames who the masculine kind of already knows who you are. Like, they're recognizing, their soul is recognizing you again. So you guys are on that part of the path. We have Ladybug, personality change, happiness. This is a very happy-go-lucky type of person, very free. They're always transforming. I see the butterfly. I see a butterfly. I don't see the ladybug. Hold on. Why do I see a butterfly? Okay, yeah, there is a butterfly. The ladybug's down here, and the butterfly, I'm looking at the butterfly. The butterfly is what's catching my attention. So I feel like your person is transforming into that emperor. So they're going from this energy to that energy. So yes, you know, there's this growth that's happening. So, okay, I don't want to do what they're going through, because, you know, that's not what it is. You possibly already know what your twin flame is like either way, so I feel comfortable going either way with you guys. But the whole point is, let's find out about your person and get more information about them, especially if you haven't, for those of you who are just completely no contact, or just haven't been in communication for the longest time, or just haven't really had a chance to really get to know what your twin flame is like. So let's get back to that. They are a very playful, happy, energetic type of individual is what I'm getting. They are not afraid of challenges. It's a rush that they get to, I feel like they're competitive. They might be into sports. Like, I just saw like a finish line, like a runner's finish line, kind of like that. But it could be, I was also saying like a racetrack kind of thing. So I feel like your person is very athletic, very into fitness, very into taking care of themselves, very into how they look. Like, it really does matter to them. So that's that ego energy that is coming through with that. Very lucky, very blessed, very abundant is what I was getting with that. There's the abundant. I'm like, I know I saw abundance somewhere in one of these cards. And it's about just, I get this person is just not afraid to spread their wings and fly. They are not afraid to be daring. They're not afraid to be bold. They're not afraid to put themselves out there. I feel like this person makes fun of themselves just to make other people laugh. They're all about making people laugh. Like, it brings them so much joy to see other people happy. So that's a very positive trait to have. So I know it's like, you know, you hear the ego and it's like, oh, it's all about ego. But they do have this very beautiful, loving side. All the divine masculines do. So if this is about your divine feminine, then just switch it how, you know, however it resonates, you guys. I'm just going by the energy. To me, it's just the energy. And let's go to your tarot. Let's start with the Six of Wands in reverse. What is the Six of Wands? This is obviously a new one. You know, I feel like this person doesn't feel like they're ever enough. Like they never do enough. Even though they are very successful, they have everything, like it's never, like they're never satisfied is what I'm getting. And that can be coming from a place of the ego, possibly. Really, they are very successful. They're very well liked and adored. But I think this person has this like they look at themselves in a mirror that's like foggy. Like they don't see a clear version of themselves. They don't see what other people see of them. It's like if they saw what other people saw of them, then they probably just, it would, I get like it would just hit them really hard because they don't see themselves that way. And especially if you are the divine feminine in this connection, you know, just that love and care that you have and all that you see in them and wanting to be with them and seeing their potential and really seeing them what's really within, they just don't see that. And that's why they keep going, and like they just don't get satisfied. It's just never ever enough. Like the money's never enough, the love's never enough, the attention is never enough. And you do have the Chariot, and that's all about, you know, forward movement, success, accomplishments, being driven to do things. Very, very, you know, it's the King of Wands energy, really, is what we're getting here. Is someone who just wants to take action, wants to do things, is very driven, very goal-oriented, never just, like I said, they're always doing stuff because it's never enough. They just want to keep, like, it, that taste of victory. It's like it doesn't last long. They need more. They love that. It's that adrenaline rush. This person might be an adrenaline junkie, someone who likes going on adventures, going on these crazy trips, places that people may not even think about going to. Like they probably jump off of cliffs and, you know, I don't know where it cut off right there. Maybe into skydiving, bungee jumping, you know, daring things. They might love riding roller coasters. They might love theme parks because of that rush. They might just like having fun. They're very, just very happy, abundant, a lot of energy, positive energy. And I don't think people really know or see the ego until you really look into that person and their personality. So it's something where if you're the divine femme, you have that connection and you guys are kind of, you know, mirroring each other in their actions, but you see where they need to put their effort and time into. So it's not something that's just kind of upfront. I mean, people just get this really outgoing, playful individual, but it can be a little bit of a flirt then, you know, if I'm going by the King of Wands. But and the Emperor in reverse, I believe pretty much well covered that already for you guys. You know, just it's really that ego kind of thing. They're very into the material world. They're all about having the finest. Like they're really into technology, really having a good phone, all into like having car with all the gadgets, the bells, the whistles, you know, that's the kind of energy I'm getting from them. Then we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, but it's in reverse. So they don't like being bored. they do not like being bored. They do not like being stuck in a place for too long. They just need constant, not attention, they just need something to keep their mind going. They need, oh, I can't even think of the word. I can't think of the word, but something that keeps their mind going, keeps their mind flowing, like their mind's always going, but if not, they're constantly doing something. You know, if they're not working, they're at the gym. If they're not at the gym, they're trying to fix their car. Like, they're very good with their hands is what I'm getting. And if they're not fixing their car, they're out with their buddies. They're out hanging out. This person can be just very, very outgoing, just likes talking to people, meeting new people, learning different things. They're just never, like, they just have this thirst that never gets, like, it's never enough, you know? Like, when you drink water and you're just like, you're still thirsty, you're still thirsty. It's kind of that kind of thing. So take that, you know, however you want to take that. But, you know, anyways, child divine. Let me see. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. Yeah? So that very much divine masculine, or, you know, divine feminine, however it resonates. Shadow attribute, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. I think like this person can be swayed a little bit. I feel like this person peer pressure, they might give into that quite a bit. They might give into what other people want, what other people expect, because they want to be liked, they want to be accepted, they want to be loved. So that's the energy I'm getting, like that. But with the child divine, I feel like there is this childlike innocence, playfulness, love, very pure, innocent, unconditional type of love inside that comes from their connection with the divine. And because they are the divine masculine, it's just right now, that's really the card that's heaviest for me right now. It's just that I feel like that's their current energy, not just about what they're like. I feel like that energy is coming through quite a bit. And then we have letting go. So this person, you know what's funny is that there's one card, I think it's the disruption card. I don't know if you guys have seen, I've used this deck since I've gotten it because I love it. I feel like I got connected with it right away. But in the disruption card, the water is overflowing, like it's just non-stop. And in this one, it's like barely flowing. So I feel like this person doesn't really reveal their emotions. They don't really express too much. They just let you see enough so that you see this image of what they want you to see, and you don't see the rest. And so they kind of hide their emotions is what I'm getting, is this person is not someone who reveals their emotions right away. They don't like negative stuff, like it bothers them, it really gets to them, and that's why they have to like bottle it up, and why they don't want to deal with it, why this energy, like I feel like that's why they keep themselves busy at the same time, because they don't want to stop and think about things. Like they don't want to stop, they don't want to think about things, because then it's when it bothers them and it upsets their ego, and all those negative thoughts come to them. So there's quite a bit of work, and that does need to be done. But I mean, it's with everybody. If you're on a twin flame journey, it's non-stop work, and that's probably what's frustrating, because when you work, you know, when you actually do work, you put in your time, you put in your hours, and then, you know, by the next week or by a couple weeks or month, depending on how you get paid, I believe it's bi-weekly for most people, you know, you get something for all that work you do. And with the twin flame journey is you're putting in all this work, you're doing the stuff, you're doing what you're told to do, you know, you're taking the advice, and then it's like you're not seeing anything, you know. And I think that's what's the hardest part of this journey for so many, myself included. So it's eventually it gets to a point where it gets better. I don't know. For me, I kind of got to a point where it's I don't know what happened yesterday. This is all I'm gonna say, because they say don't share your journey. Even though I feel like a lot of us just need a support group sometimes, and because it's so much and it's so emotional and it's hard. But I feel like last night I just had this breakthrough, and for some reason I just got this sense of calmness, just still calm and peace. Like I felt inner peace, and it's been a long time, I will say that. So when you do get to that point, it helps, and I feel like maybe that was me surrendering, and that's where that inner peace came from. Like even right now I feel it. I just feel at ease. I feel calm. My journey has not been easy either, you guys, so I know what you guys are going through, and I know your frustrations, and I completely get it. So that's all I'm gonna say though. You know, there is work. There's a lot of work. It goes in on both sides, and both of you have to be in the same vibration, that same connection. The level has to be the same. So, yeah. So your person is the divine masculine, the divine feminine is your divine counterpart. You have met them, or at least you know who they are. And if you're on the twin flame journey, you know who your person is. And so sometimes you love them, sometimes you're just annoyed with them. And then at the end of the day, it's just, no matter what, it's just that unconditional love that you have to show, you know, regardless. And you're just kind of like, whatever happens, happens, is really what it comes down to. So your person, you know, overall, I do believe they have beautiful energy, pile 4. I don't see, you know, we get wrapped up in the ego because we know that's something that kind of is a block, but we all have our own blocks, if we're being honest. And yeah, it's beautiful energy. Lucky, happy, fun, loving, carefree, adventurous, willing to take risks. This person will, you know, protect you and be with you, and I feel like they will shower you with gifts and treat you like the divine counterpart you are. And it's just an unexplainable bond that you just won't find with somebody else. But I know getting there that's the hard part, so I get it. But hopefully this helped kind of, you know, spark something, or I really don't know how else to say it, you know, just keep going, keep doing what you're doing, just focus on you. Really, that's the best advice I can give you guys, as hard as it is, especially depending on what's going on in your situation, on your connection. That's really all I can say, you know. It's just day by day, and know that these twin flame connections are protected and guided by the divine, and so whatever is meant to happen, it will happen. And that's really all it is to it in the end, you know, whatever's for the greater good of everybody. So but for you guys who chose this pile, this is your life partner. And I believe in the last video it was pile 3 that was the twin flame. So just hang in there, you guys. I know, I get it. And once you get to a point of like, okay, I'm at inner peace regardless of whatever happens, it feels a lot better, I'll tell you that much. I slept really good last night. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope maybe this shed a little bit new light on your person if you didn't already know this about them. But this is what I have. I will have another pick card in a few days, couple days, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. That's all I have. If you're on Instagram, you can follow me there as well. I am posting new things and pick a card readings, instant pick a card readings, so you can just read them. It's just pick a card readings and messages and that sort of thing. So that is what I have for you, pile 4. So let me know if that did resonate. I hope to see you on the next pick a card reading. Like, share, subscribe if you're not already, and just remember to click on that bell icon so you get notified when I post another pick a card. Thank you guys for your time, and I hope to see you on the next one. My pile 4.